Good afternoon, everybody. Today's topic of elaboration is e-learning or e-library, the need of the hour. Friends, you may think it little strange that e-learning has become indispensable these days. It is quite amusing to see the entire library in a smartphone. So instead of amassing a number of books and arranging them in bookshelves, now we can have just the entire library in our smartphone. So e-library helps us not only in enhancing our knowledge but also making it a handy way to amass knowledge, to accumulate knowledge. Just in one smartphone, whether it is a city or whether it is a village, one smartphone is everywhere in every hand. So the entire library is in each and every hand of our citizen. So it is quite amusing to understand that online teaching and online platforms are becoming indispensable these days. There is a long list of online platform. It is not only Facebook and WhatsApp. There are millions of students and teachers who prepare for their exam using these websites and apps for their preparation of various competitive exams. They are mostly using this for practice, for questionnaire, and for all that. So now the e-library or the learning has replaced the traditional way of learning, where classrooms were needed to explain the things. Now the things are being explained online through various websites. There are a number of e-learning platforms in our country which have been catering to the needs of providing latest information, latest general knowledge, questionnaires, and the various practice papers. Every smartphone can accumulate thousands of question paper. It can accumulate thousands of books. So e-library is going to help each and every child, whether he's living in a small town or a big city or in a village. A smartphone is working as e-library, and the websites, those which have been open for everybody, it is a free learning. No need to pay anything. E-learning is a free learning. It is becoming a quite a gypsy way that you can just open the site, go for a number of questions, learn them, get the answer verified. So we can say that the smartphone in every hand in the city or the village alike shows the fact that now e-learning has become so interesting. All we know that Google is already becoming the greatest knowledge power with 700 billion population and increasing dependence on computers. It is the need of the hour to go paperless. So even in the offices you will find that a lot of communications are being exchanged through communication. So e-communication is now replacing all the office work and making it paperless. Not only is it is saving time and paper, but it is also becoming quite effective to go through e-communication, email, drafting, e-communication. Now this is a business way of dealing with the things, increasing more communication through computer and internets rather than drafting letters and sending it, because it is quite cumbersome to draft a letter and send it and then get the response. The moment we connect to the site, the connect to the person whom we want to communicate, the moment the response comes, and we can online chat and discuss the matter. There is a virtual conferencing with the dignitaries all over the world. If we really want to have a business deal with any dignified personality, we can get connected to that person and virtually we can talk and interact with that person and we can get the answer. So e-communication, e-business, e-library is becoming, e-commerce is becoming the need of the hour. And with this development, we can say that we are now having the access to all the offices without using any paper and pencil and pen. We are able to communicate and deal with the subject matter within seconds and get the ideas and response without any hurdle. So we can say that now the people all over the world can have the access to computer, can have the access to e-learning, can have the access to e-commerce, and can go for enhancing their business capacity and making the things quite easier. And that's what I wanted to say. This is something which is wonderful in this era. Thanks a lot.